Good evening, Fabian. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing today? I spoke with you earlier, and as promised, here is your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video to do an audit and show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you can do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and what we call content. When someone searches, for example, CT roofing, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google is looking for keywords, looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and a beautiful layout, but not a lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, and you guys really only have about 200 words on your home page there. Adding about 1,300 words of content with the keywords you're trying to target is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Now, not only does Google come in and look at your site, but they actually read your content. They're trying to tell what search terms they should be ranking you for, but they can't do that if they can't find them on your website. They need to know what services you offer and where you service them. So having those keywords listed on your page 10 to 15 times really ensures that Google is going to find you. Now, if we go to a search result for CT roofing, all of these guys are running ads here. Now, this is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top 3 spots so that the most amount of people are finding your website. If we look at this first company here, CT Roofing Specialist, we can see that it's a pretty nice website, but they don't actually have that much content. So if you had 1,500 words on your homepage, you'd definitely be beating them out in that sense, right? So let's talk about why they're listed first. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important and relative to where you're placed in Google. A UR rating shows how much Google trusts your website, and a DR rating shows how powerful they think your website is. Now, these are generally raised by backlinks. We can see that they have 254 overall backlinks coming from 38 different websites. 27 of those are powerful. Now, a backlink refers to a link that points back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. A good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about roofing companies, and then they listed your website URL as a company they were recommending. That would be one backlink. Lastly, I want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are the keywords in their content that we were speaking about before. For example, CT roofing has approximately 200 people Googling it every single month, and they're in approximately first place. Connecticut roofing has about 70 people searching for it every month, and they're in roughly third place. Roofing company CT, about 150 people searching a month, and they're in ninth, right? So roofing contractor CT, 100 people. Roof repair CT, 70 people. There are a ton of keywords just for roofing alone. I know that you guys offer a lot of other services. So there could be a ton of people finding you guys and turning into clients. Now, when we look at your website's ratings, we see that there is absolutely no data. Your numbers are so low that they don't even show up. You have no backlinks, no websites, no keywords. This means that you're just not showing up when people are looking for roofing companies in Connecticut. But in this video, we went over how you can get yourself onto that front page. One, how you need at least 1,500 words on your home page. Two, through your UR and DR ratings and how we'd raise those numbers through backlinks. And three, your backlinks, what the competition has, and how to beat them out by showing Google you have more authority. And if you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I wanted to go ahead and shoot this video for you. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great night.